Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations announced that 8 Houthi-controlled governorates in Yemen suffer from severe food insecurity. This came in a recent survey conducted by the organization last week. This report has more details.
Since the start of the conflict in Yemen 8 years ago, the situation in Yemen is getting worse day by day. Poverty, malnutrition, food insecurity, and many other negatives that worsen the struggle on Yemenis. On top of these challenges is the food scarcity, especially in the Houthi-controlled areas. There are 8 Houthi-controlled governorates in Yemen suffer from severe food insecurity. According to a survey released this week by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, nearly 55% of the citizens experienced hardships due to food shortages. The alarming survey added that families living in governorates controlled by the Houthi militia frequently adopted coping mechanisms and were eating less preferred foods and limiting portion size at meal times. The survey showed that those families were borrowing money, buying food on credit, selling household assets, and reducing health expenses. The proportion of households restoring to emergency coping strategies is alarming and has increased from the previous statistics. In Hodeidah, Al-Jawf, Al-Mahwit, Amran, Dhamar, Hajjah, Saada, Sana'a, and Taiz, over 1/3 of the household restored to emergency coping mechanism in order to survive. The United Nations survey said that the Hajjah governorate had a high prevalence of food insecurity, hunger, and insufficient nutrition, and the rest of the 8 controlled areas only had a high prevalence of food insecurity. Over 60% of the households all over the country, including more than 13 governorates, reported a decrease in income. Yemeni people are suffering. Children are going to bed hungry almost every day, and the conflict is only getting worse.